Welcome back to episode 9. If you guys didn't think I was an idiot before, just stick around and see what happens in this episode.
I think Tom's going to go big. I think he's going to go one or two.
He's going to split up. He's not going to spend everything straight away.
He loves his entertainment. He loves Disney. He loves Cineworld.
Facebook or Twitter, something like that as well, for the social media side of him.
So it's been busy the last 24 hours for the portfolio on my side, and it's quite interesting really. As you'll see there, portfolio is now 212, so we've dropped a little bit. I sold a little bit of Cranswick. I think I sold about £4 worth of Cranswick just to scalp some of the profits. But Amazon isn't doing too bad, still up at 9.2%, which is looking good. Cranswick's dropped a bit, which I was worried about. I'll just show you this. So, yesterday we had this huge spike, which I missed. Then it dropped down here, and as it went back up, I set a price alert for about, I think it was 3,750. So if it gets back up to 3,750, I will sell. But at the moment, it's just sitting nicely above the level that I bought it at. Obviously, I'd love to see that go a little bit higher. But it looks okay. We'll keep it for now. Next one is the Adjo, which I've bought, and Twitter, which I've bought, which you'll see there. National Grid is the shared one, obviously doing alright at 5.62%. It's not been a great day for the market. Quite a lot of slumps reacting to increased cases in America, I believe. But let's get into Twitter, as I bought them first. So as you can see, the dotted line at the top shows where I bought it. Both with Twitter and the Adjo I've jumped in too soon, and I realised afterwards. I set myself price alerts, and when them price alerts went off, I should have checked and studied them for the next half an hour, and followed what they did. Unfortunately, I was busy, got a bit confused, and bought. Luckily, I didn't spend loads. So if we just look at Twitter over the last 3 months, as you can see, there's little dips all the way up. And what I was trying to do was track that trend all the way up. And when you go on some of the more detailed apps, there was another trend going in a slightly less inclined position on a shorter period of time. And I was trying to catch that. If you see the bottom of the dip here, it lined up with that. And around this point here where I bought like a diagonal line across there, I had another price alert set up, which was much lower based on something else. I can't remember exactly where it was. But the first alert went off and I bought. The second alert then went off today, reminding me that I shouldn't have bought, and it has unfortunately dipped to that lower threshold. I'm not going to invest anymore because I am worried about putting too much in. Obviously, we're down 3.12%, which is not great. It's bubbling around at this second price where I said I should take a look at it. The idea is, if I'm right, it should bounce straight back up, and we should see it head back up following this trend earlier. But I'm not 100% sure, so we've just got to hold out for now and hope it returns and see how it goes over the next few days. The Adjo, again, another one. I set a price alert and I bought instead of setting the price alert and studying. So it's not particularly great. I should have been buying at this level, not at the level I did. Unless when I got the price alert, it bounced back up. I should have bought them, but it didn't bounce back up. It carried on going down, as you can see there. No, it just carried on going down. I should have waited to see what happened, but I didn't. Unfortunately, so we're down 3.38%. It was worse at one point. So, yeah, some rookie errors on my behalf for them too. But still a return up. As you can see there, that's when I bought the different stocks. I think that's when we bought Twitter, and that's when we bought the Adjo. However, I am still watching a few others. PayPal has caught my eye. Twitter I'm continuing to track in terms of maybe going in a second time. Intuit, been watching this one today. really interesting. It's plummeted quite a bit today, as you can see here. It's just dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped from 4:30ish opening. Just dropped all the way down. It's quite an interesting one to watch. Seems to be bouncing around at the bottom here. But again, we'll wait and see. Boohoo, I don't think that's coming back down. And Gamma, I'm going to keep tracking. As you can see from this section here, there's quite a few price alerts set up for different things. So we'll wait to see if they go off, and we'll track them properly this time. As I said, let's have a look at the FTSE just to show you what that's looking like. This is your FTSE tracker for the day. Big drops there. So basically, it's not been a great day for stocks. As you can see, at the close of play, 4 o'clock yesterday, 620. As of 9 o'clock, 10:30 this morning, down at 604. So quite, down 2% there. And the rest of the stocks have reacted to that. Hopefully, we'll see a little bit of a bounce back over the next couple of days. And hopefully win this week's challenge. If there are any more changes, any significant changes, anything that happens in the next couple of days over Thursday and Friday, I will, of course, record another video and update you.
Yeah, this week really hasn't gone too well. The Wirecard shout really wasn't good at all. I don't know why I decided to go for that, but I think I kind of thought that at some point it might just shoot up a little bit and can maybe just before it started to fall get some out of it, but at one point it just completely dropped, and I don't think there's any rectifying that really. We'll have to see. It might come up next week. I very much doubt it, but I think I'm going to end up losing this week, which, if so, then Matt might pick that one just to sell, because then he knows I'll have lost that money there. But yeah, the rest of it's just been a bit tough, really. EasyJet has gone down. That's not good. Babcock did start quite well, but that has also gone down. What else was we looking at? National Grid, that's still doing slightly well, but I think that's one of my only ones. And also Royal Bank of Scotland, that's managed to stay up a little bit. But just a little bit. Like, I think I'm down £20, something like that. Which it's not good. So we're just going to have to go into the weekend, have this chat with Matt on Sunday, inevitably lose, and then we'll start week 3. Hopefully we can turn it around. My plan basically now is whatever Matt's going to make me sell, I just really need to make good use of that money, try find something that will rise next week to try and get me back up over 200, and just really hope from there that we can make a bit more money and get back into this. So that's how that's going to go. As I say, I got this chat with Matt on Sunday. I'll have to roll into that, so I will speak to you guys then.
So just a really quick update from me at the end of the week. There's not really been too many changes since I spoke to you midweek, but I've sold some of my Amazon stock, roughly about half of it, just because it's hitting all-time highs and I'm not too sure where that's going to go. And I'd just rather cash in some of that profit before we catch up with Tom on Sunday. Twitter continues to drop, which is not brilliant, but I'll keep an eye on that as we go forward, and hopefully there'll be some revival from that. If not, I might just have to look at cutting my losses and selling that, but I think I might be determined by what Tom's done based on that decision. And then Diageo, it's down still, but it's steady, so we'll hopefully see that come back up. I know I bought maybe a little bit too early, but I still believe it's got room to go upwards, as I did with Twitter, but Twitter seems to have broken the trend and continued to plummet. Diageo seems to be sticking to the trend. I just bought a little bit too early, so hopefully we'll see that go back up. I continue to keep an eye on Gamma Communications, Intuit, PayPal and Boohoo. I think Intuit, PayPal and Gamma are probably the ones I might look at getting in on that one. Boohoo I think is probably past, but we'll keep an eye on it, see where it goes. I'm obviously really interested to see what Tom's done this week. I think he's down a little bit like I am. My account's now gone back down to the kind of levels we were at the beginning of the challenge, including the free share with National Grid, maybe even a little bit lower. So I'm hoping Tom's kind of seen a similar decline. Obviously, the results are based on how much of a change it's been since last week. So if Tom's returned to the levels that we were at the start, his change will be bigger because he performed better in the first week. So fingers crossed, I can go on and win this challenge and force him to sell one of his stocks. We'll catch up with you on Sunday to see how this week's gone for both of us.
As always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. There's going to be more episodes coming, so just keep your eyes peeled. Subscribe if you'd like, and you can always look down in the description. There's a link there where we can both get a free share if you join up through the Trading 212 link. There is the T's and C's there, so give them a read before you do so.